This is Voices from the Field with Katie Lively and Jayden Mount. We have Kai Miner here. She is an outfielder and Oklahoma softball commit. She plays on the OC Batbusters Stith 18U, and she was ranked number 2 last year for the Extra Elite 100 for the class of 2025. So thank you, Kai, for being here. We cannot wait to hear more about you and your journey. So if you would, just kind of give us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in softball and how you got to where you are today, committed to Oklahoma.
Okay, so my name's Kai. I'm a senior in high school. I play for OC Batbusters Stith, as you said before. And what got me into softball was really just seeing my brother play and just like going to his games every weekend. I kind of got into it, and then my parents put me into it, and I really liked it. And then now leading up to Oklahoma, just kind of staying my course and kind of just listening to all the people that have given me advice, like my peers, coaches, parents, and yeah.
Awesome. You kind of mentioned some of those core people in your life, but who are you most influenced by, like on your journey growing up, things like that?
I mean, I have 2, my mom and my dad, obviously. But my dad, whenever, like, say we'll have like a long day of games, like he'll always be like, oh, do you want to go hit at the field? Like, no matter like if I did good or bad. And like, he's always just been like a helping hand whenever I need something.
That is awesome.
So tell us about the balance of your lifestyle with workouts, with school, travel ball, school ball. How do you balance it all? And just tell us about, what you do day in and day out to make sure that you're excelling both on the field and off the field.
Yeah, so kind of growing up, obviously playing softball, you kind of learn to like stay organized and stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
In the beginning, when I first started playing and like kind of getting into high school especially, it was hard, but kind of just planning my week out like beforehand, like during the weekends or at the end of the week or whatever. Yeah, that's just how I stay on top of everything.
Yeah, organizing it. Do you use anything? Do you use like a Google Calendar? Do you just write it down in your notes? How do you stay organized?
My mom uses a calendar, but I do not. I do not. Go off of like memory, I guess. Sometimes.
Yeah, right. Make a mental note.
But
that's definitely how I am. I'm like organized, but it's kind of like messy organized, but yeah. I know where everything is. I know where I need to be, what time I need to be there. So yes, I completely get that. Kind of going on to your recruiting journey. September 1 is coming up for the class of 2026. So kind of take us through your recruiting journey and any advice you have for the class of 2026 going into September 1.
I would definitely say it's stressful. So don't think that it's not. Even like if you get a lot of calls, if you don't, like it's just stressful. Like, and also like just be yourself, because like they'll be able to tell like if it's authentic or not. And just like make sure you ask questions and like know like what you're good, like you're getting into talking to that specific coach. Like ask about the school or like what you're looking for and like trying to get out of going to that school.
Yeah, that's really great advice. Being yourself is a common one that you hear a lot, because I think people forget that, yes, you're going to play softball, but you also are a student, you're a person, you want to develop in those areas as well. So that's a really good piece of advice, is to be yourself. What did you do to get yourself noticed on social media? I know it's a big aspect of recruiting now, is Twitter and Instagram, using videos, stuff like that. So how did you use social media to get noticed, and how did you eventually be able to get noticed by Oklahoma and be able to get that offer and commit?
Definitely on Twitter. A lot of people use like sports recruits, I know, but I use Twitter, and like you get like a lot of like, you do like hashtags and at like certain coaches, and like that just like gets their attention. Like obviously they get like a notification and they can watch your videos and all that stuff. But also like going to camps, not necessarily like going to camps that are like not on campus. Like when you go on campus, you can also like see if you like the school, and then you get to talk to the coaches and get a feel of like the other people that are there, and the players that already play there. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good advice for sure.
Yep, for sure. Going into Oklahoma, what do you think you're going to bring to Oklahoma when you get there next year?
I definitely want to bring a leadership role, in the sense of not being like rowdy and stuff like that, kind of just leading by example and kind of just paving the way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, being a leader. That's really cool that you aspire to be a leader. I'm sure you'll be able to step on campus and fill that role pretty quickly. Especially being a freshman, you can be a leader within the freshman class, which is really cool. I think there's a lot of opportunities there. And there are some great leaders at Oklahoma. So you have a lot of people that are surrounding you that can teach you and help you grow into that as well. What are you most excited about at Oklahoma? It could be softball or not softball related.
So kind of when I was picking schools, I was like going based off of like seeing if I could see myself going there without like the softball aspect. And so I'm like excited for like the college life and just getting to meet like new people from different places.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And that's a good way to look at it too. Like say, and when I was getting recruited, like someone was like, if you got hurt and you had a career-ending injury, like would you see yourself being here for the next 4 years? So I think that's a really good way to look at it, and a good advice for the class of 2026 going into September 1. So yeah, thank you for that. So we're gonna play a couple games. I'll start with the first one. It's gonna be called This or That. So I'll ask you 2 things, and then you just have to pick one or the other.
Okay.
All right. So indoor or outdoor workout?
Indoor.
Indoor. Batting gloves or no batting gloves?
Batting gloves. Oh.
Yes.
Conditioning or weightlifting?
Conditioning.
Oh, that's a new one. Nice. Okay. I wish I was excited for conditioning. Visor or headband?
Oh, I wear both, but visor.
Visor. Yeah. Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade. 100%.
Playing in the cold or playing in the heat?
Heat.
Yes.
Yep.
For sure. Day game or night game?
Day game. Yes.
And then what is your favorite uniform combo that Oklahoma wears?
I want to say the championship jerseys, so the all red or the all crimson.
Yes.
I just have a couple like hot seat questions, and then we'll be wrapping it up. So what is your go-to pump-up song or a pregame ritual that gets you in the zone for a big game?
Anything rap. I don't have like any superstitions or anything, but anything rap before the game.
Yeah, pump you up. I love it. If you could change one rule in softball to make the game better, what would it be and why?
Shoot, that's kind of hard. I would say, I guess 4 strikes instead of 3. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you get 4 balls, so you should get 4 strikes. That's true. I like that.
Yeah, that's definitely I like that. That's a good perspective.
It would be enjoyable on defense, but hitting wise, yes.
Right. Yes. It'd make the game a little bit longer, but
yes, for sure.
And then what is the most embarrassing moment you've had on the softball field?
I don't know. I feel like I embarrassed myself. Oh my gosh. So we were at Great Park and we were like playing like pre-summer games. And I was like trying to sit like on the bucket and it was on like the front of the dugout. And I like ran in front of my whole team and I slipped and fell on the bucket.
Oh no.
That was
probably hurt.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I like slipped in the dugout and yeah, I fell.
Oh, that does not sound like fun. What is your favorite post-game snack or meal?
Chipotle. I love
Chipotle. That is like everybody says that. You get a bowl or a burrito?
A bowl.
Yeah. Steak or chicken or
steak, white rice, queso, guac, and that's it. And then
some chips.
You
yeah.
Just get rice and steak and then queso and
chips
guac. I love it. I love it.
I love their corn. Their corn's good too.
Yeah. And then last one, what is the most unexpected skill or hobby you have outside of softball?
I can do my nails.
Oh, okay.
I bet that saves you a lot of money.
Yes, it does. Not me. I don't have any money, but yeah.
Right. You have like a machine. Do you have like the gel?
Yeah.
Or do you do the?
Ooh, that's cool.
That is really cool. I need to look into that.
For sure. Yeah. All right, so we have one more question for you, then we'll turn you loose. If you could invite 3 softball players to dinner for a night of conversation, who would it be, and what would you talk about, and why?
I would say Ella Parker because that's my girl. Does it have to be Oklahoma players, or it could be anybody?
No, it can be anybody.
Haley McClenny, she's my favorite. Yeah. And Danielle Gibson, I like.
Yeah. Yes.
Those are good ones. Yeah.
Very good ones,
yes. Retired too, so she's gosh, she's got a great career.
She left a legacy. Yes, she did, for sure.
No doubt. But thank you so much for being here. We love getting to know you. You have a super bright future. We're so excited to see you kill it at Oklahoma. So good luck this school ball season, this travel ball season, and we wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.